हेलो ऑल नमस्कार एंड वेलकम टू सहज योगा मेडिटेशन। आप सभी का सहज योगा ध्यान में स्वागत है। हम कुछ ही क्षण में आज का प्रोग्राम शुरू करेंगे। वी विल स्टार्ट वेरी सून। प्लीज एंजॉय द म्यूजिक मीनवाइल एंड रिलैक्स बिकॉज वी आर गोइंग टू हैव एन अमेजिंग एक्सपीरियंस। थैंक यू ऑल फॉर जॉइनिंग एंड सी यू शॉर्टली। नमस्कार और वेलकम टू सहज योगा मेडिटेशन। आप सभी का सहयोग ध्यान में स्वागत है। आज हम आप सबको एक ऐसी चीज़ बताने वाले हैं जिससे हमें बहुत ही फ़ायदा हुआ है ज़िंदगी में। Today we are going to introduce all of you to an amazing method which has changed all our lives, and we just want to share today this delightful experience of ours. We thank you, all of you, to join with us today, and let us start our day with this beautiful presentation. Please enjoy. So, once again, welcoming you all to Sahaja Yoga meditation. Sahaja Yoga is in 140 countries and it is widely open up to all the other cultures also, not only India. And we are also part of UNESCO, the Center for Peace. And Shrimataji Nirmala Devi ji is the founder of Sahaja Yoga meditation. I would like to tell you a little bit about Shrimataji today. And during all the sessions which we will be having together, आप धीरे धीरे उनके बारे में और जानने लगेंगे. So Shrimataji was born in Chhindwara in 1923 on 21st March. And she has been actively involved in the independence struggle movement of India along with her family. Shrimataji studied medicine in Punjab and then she was married to Sir Srivastava. And then Shrimataji respected her family life, all her duties towards the world. And after that, she found out that there were many people on the world who were actually cheating the seekers by not telling them about the energy which lies inside us. Shrimataji found out that, there were people who were saying wrong things about spirituality. Many of you must know that Shrimataji was with Gandhiji in her ashram, and Gandhiji used to take spiritual advices from her. So in 1970, Shrimataji decided to find this unique method of meditation to give amas. As she was studying all her life, how the human behaviors act, how we are so difficult, how we don't understand some things, how we don't have balance. She studied all these things. And then she found out a unique method of self-realization for the whole. We will be talking about Shrimataji in details in later sessions. But for now, let us see from herself what is Sahaja Yoga.
The first thing is, what is Sahaja Yoga? Sahaja Yoga means bond with you. Saha means with, Jo means born. This right to unite with God is born with you. As soon as you are born a human being, this right you have. And that is why human beings are seeking. They are somehow aware of that right. Now we have many books. We can call them the Holy Scriptures. Those who have talked about kingdom of God. They have talked about all-pervading power. They have talked about God Almighty. They have talked about Holy Ghost, as in Sanskrit language we call it Adi Shakti. All of them have talked about your rebirth, that you are to be born again. But with the advent of science, we just felt that this is all unknown. To begin with, it was treated as something very unknown, very difficult. The union with God. But God was not denied. But as the science started growing, the thinking mind was lost in the moorings. And it started believing there is no God. It helped them a little to believe in that. But whether you believe in God or not, it makes no difference. There are people who have ardently believed in God, who have been mad after God, who went to lunatic asylum thinking of God. So many things have happened to them. Of course, there are many scientists also who went to lunatic asylum. So, what was missing? This was the waiting period. And you had to choose the right and the wrong with your own awareness, with your own understanding. That had to be, because you had to grow up to a point. Your maturity has to come up to a point. Your awareness had to reach a certain state. You had to wait. There is all pervading power, and there is God, but you are not yet connected. If you are not yet connected, everything is just a story. It's so artificial, it has no meaning. It was to happen during modern times. It is all predestined. Of course, the results are fantastic, but it was to happen that thousands are to be connected with that divine power. But this is a living evolutionary process. This is born with you, this is within you. As you cannot become from monkey to human beings, you cannot become higher than human beings by yourself. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to lead you. Christ had to come on this earth. Krishna had to come on this earth. Rama had to come on this earth. Just to give you a push in your awareness. But the time of your culmination has come, where you have to really jump into that kingdom of God which is promised. But this is your right. And for this, you don't have to pay. You don't have to plot. You don't have to work hard. It's in your own right you are going to get it. This is Sahaja Yoga.
तो जैसे कि श्रीमाता जी ने हमें अभी बताया, like Shimada ji just mentioned, so we have our human body, okay? And we know the human body, we can feel the skin, we see from our eyes, we smell. And beyond that, we all know we have our nervous system, we have respiratory system, circular system, we have muscular system. तो आप में से जो हिंदी में समझते हैं उनको बता दें कि हमारा जो ये शरीर है, हम सभी वो जानते हैं, हम उसको छू सकते हैं, आंखों से देख सकते हैं, और हमारे अंदर ये पाचन तंत्र है, श्वसन प्रणाली है, ये सब जो सिस्टम है, उस सिस्टम को जब हम धीरे 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 और सटल होता जाता है, then it comes to the parasympathetic system becomes more untangible, and it becomes subtler and subtler more. And when it becomes subtler and subtler more, actually the medical science have not yet talked about the deepest subtle system which we have inside. But we found it, we know that in our tradition of India, we have it. And it is called as the Mother Kundalini energy, which is in our subtle system. So as you can see right now, we have this body structure. And inside this, we have the sacrum bone. And inside the sacrum bone, we have 3.5 coiled energy known as Kundalini energy. And the subtle system have this 7 chakras, which are called in scientific terms as plexus. And of course, we have this beautiful energy connecting through our central nervous system in Sahaja Yoga, and it connects up here, as you can see in the diagram. Also, if you see in our subtle system, we have these three channels, the left, right, and the central channel. होता ये है कि जब हम बहुत ज़्यादा अपने पास्ट के बारे में सोचते हैं तो हम बहुत ज़्यादा लेफ्ट साइड की एनर्जी को यूज़ करते हैं. अगर हम बहुत ज़्यादा फ्यूचर के बारे में सोचते हैं तो हम बहुत ज़्यादा राइट साइड की एनर्जी को यूज़ करते हैं. और इसी से हमारे अंदर डिसबैलेंस होता है, क्योंकि हम बहुत ज़्यादा सोचते हैं, उससे हमको हाइपरटेंशन होता है, स्ट्रेस होता है, एनी वर्ड यू मेंशन, राइट? सो व्हेन वी प्रैक्टिस सहज योगा, we actually come into balance. And Shimataji have given us this beautiful method by which we can go inside and through our nervous system we can feel and make ourselves in balance. आइए अभी हम शिमाता जी के बारे में, शिमाता जी क्या कहती हैं, सुनेंगे.
I bow to all the seekers of truth. But before we start talking of truth, we have to know that truth is to be achieved in your awareness. It is not a mental projection that I say this is truth, that is truth, but is to be achieved in the human awareness. As they say in Sanskrit, Chetana. In your awareness, you should know the truth. Like you see me now here standing before you. You know fully well that I'm here, that I have a shawl on. You can see it. You can feel it. I'm here before you as truth because your central nervous system relates to you that I'm here. And the truth is like that. Truth has to be felt in your awareness. It is not just somebody giving you a lecture or reading it out from a book or saying this is truth, this is truth. The time has come for human beings that they are not going to accept anything like that. You may accept, but your children will not. And their children will never accept such a thing. So something has to happen to our awareness. That means at this stage where we are, at this stage when we are called as human beings, we have not felt the truth. We have not seen the truth. We are not the truth. That one position one has to accept. If you believe that this is the truth because it is in Ramayana or in some book or that book, then be sure that that truth is nothing but your mental projection. It is not the truth which is reality. So we are not to live with something fantasy or something that is not what we can feel through our central nervous system. So when I talk that the seekers of truth, and I bow to you, I mean to say people who will be honest about it. Those who are not honest, who are just clinging on to certain ideas, are fanatic and think that this is the truth, then I cannot help you. I can just say that come inside, within yourself is placed the truth. And just point it out for yourself because it is your own, it is within you. It is your own, it is within you. Only thing, you have to see it yourself and feel it yourself. The rest of it, the way people have all kinds of things about truth, is something that I feel all the honest people should completely deny. When we became human beings, say, we didn't do anything about it. We just became human beings. It's a simple thing. We did not stand on our heads, or we didn't do anything to become more human and less monkeys. It just happened spontaneously. So one has to understand that our evolution has come through a living process and through the living energy of God. God who is living and not a dead thing that can just give you some ideas and you cling to it, which are dead. So the spontaneity of life has to work it out within you. That kind of awareness which makes you higher than what you are. at this stage as human beings, whatever we understand about life, whatever we know about life as truth, maybe, may not be truth. Let's keep it open as that. It may be, may not be. For example, if I tell you something about a country which you have never visited, it may be, may not be. Better go to the country and see for yourself. And that's what one has to do, is to place yourself in such a way, let us see. Keep your minds open to see what is the truth about yourself. Now this truth has been told by many great sages, by prophets and many incarnations who came on earth. As we know, Christ has said about it, Nanaka has said about it, Kabira has said, Lao Tse has said, Buddha has said, everyone has said one thing, which is people, which I should say people neglect and are not bothered about it. And the simple thing is that you have to have your second birth. You have to know yourself. You have to have self-realization. This, every one of them have said it. Instead of that, we are building up something which doesn't lead us there. Take us to that land if somebody says, you just don't do that. You see, it's just an imaginary thing if I say, all right, now close your eyes, off we go to the kingdom of God. It's not that way. Something has to happen in your awareness. Means whatever you are feeling now, you should feel something more than that. You have to become something more. You have to expand more. And that expansion has to come not through just giving you a lecture or talking to you, but by something happening within yourself. As a seed has to become the tree, it has to sprout. As the egg has to become a bird, it has to grow, and then the transformation takes place. In the same way, the truth has to come to you. So what should happen? If the truth has to come, you can't pay for it, you cannot put in any effort. But what should happen when the truth comes? When the truth comes, then you see things in a different way. You are transformed. You are to be transformed. If you are one with the truth, how could you live with falsehood anymore? It's as simple as that. It's a very simple thing. And you know, all living processes are the simplest ones. There's no complication about it. You see, people have made theories and theories, and when I saw them, I was amazed. Now, what all these mountains these people have created for what? Why to climb all these mountains? It's very simple. See, any living process is so simple. Like you breathe, you don't go to books, do you? Or do you consult anybody for that? You just breathe. Do you know this amazing eye that God has made? It has so much in it that all these cameras put together cannot make one eye. And He's made such a great eye within us. And this one that is made has been made through this spontaneous process. It's not done by our own doing at all. It is done spontaneously. So within us is built in, just like in a seed, all the maps of that seed which it's going to be, whatever trees it is going to be, whatever things it is going to be, is inside that little seed. It is within us. And it is so simple that you have to just put it to the Mother Earth and the seed sprouts. But if you try to read books, it won't. If you try to operate, it won't. If you try to stand on head, it won't. You have to put it to the Mother Earth. Because Mother Earth has the capacity. The quality of Mother Earth is such that she knows her job and she can do it. So the simple things are made so difficult that as if to achieve your self-realization must be something you have to waste ages and ages and ages, and then you do it. It has to be a simple thing. Anybody who tells you that Kundalini awakening or Kundalini is a dangerous thing, please beware of such people. Because they are naive or they are unauthorized, they may be unholy people, they want to make money out of it. Kundalini is your own mother. She is your own mother. All the time sticking to you. Means it's an individual mother. Everybody has an individual mother within themselves. And this individual mother gives you this realization, as you will see here in that chart, the sacrum bone is the Kundalini. And this force within us is the residual power. Why? Because it has not yet manifested. It has created the whole thing, but it has not yet manifested. And what is this power? This power is the ultimate desire to be one with the all-pervading divine. It is said there's all-pervading power all around, and that it does everything. The rest is all falsehood. It's only this all-pervading power which achieves everything. For example, the flowers become the fruits. Billions and billions of them. All the time, so many living things are happening, but we just take them for granted. But they say it is done through this all-pervading power. So when this last thing happens, that you become self, when you become that, then only you can feel this all-pervading power as cool breeze around. Now there are people who come around and say, why should we seek? There are some people who say so. But there are a special category of people who are born in the modern times. They are a very special category. Those who are seekers, who are not yet satisfied with what they have been doing. They are seekers and seekers of the truth. They are definitely a different category which is not born so many before. They are a special category of people. As William Blake has called them as men of God, will be born in those days, and they will become prophets. And they will have power to make others prophets. That's what is the time today. And that's why we find so many seekers today all over the world. Of course, as you know, the seekers are misled, exploited, tortured. They have done all kinds of things to them. But still, the seeker remains a seeker. And if he is a seeker, he must find the truth. The time has come for him to find the truth. Within us lies this special power, as I told you, called as Kundalini. Now, this Kundalini is there or not, whether it exists or not, or whether I'm telling you a story or some sort of an imaginary thing. One has to come to right conclusions about things. First of all, you should not accept me blindfolded. Blind faith has no place in Sahaja Yoga. No faith at all. No, we have no faith in people who have blind faith. Because you must come to right conclusion, first of all. As we have now come to a conclusion that it has to be spontaneous happening, a living happening, and it cannot be worked out by us, but the divine has to work it out. If it is a living process, if evolution is a living process, if you have to jump to that higher awareness, then it is the living force which is going to work it out, and if it is so, we cannot do it. Human beings can only do dead work. You can see that. If a tree is dead, you can make it into a chair. But can you make a flower into a fruit? We cannot. It's the living force that does it. In the same way, if anything has to happen to us, it should be spontaneous, for which, as I told you, you cannot pay, you cannot exert yourself, you cannot demand it. Whenever it has to happen, it happens. So first we have to come to right conclusions about things. Secondly, as I told you, you cannot have blind faith about it, about anything. Keep yourself open. You should not deny it. Keep yourself open, because you are seekers of ages. You have been seeking the truth for ages now. So keep yourself open. Just don't deny it. Because you follow certain cult or certain things, you should not. Because so far you have not found it. If you have not found it, you must keep yourself open to receive. If it is truth, should happen something to you in your own awareness. So when this Kundalini is there, she's sleeping because she has not yet manifested. She's in 3.5 coil. As I said, you should not take me for granted. But if it is proved later on, you can see it for yourself. Everything can be proved. The time has come to prove all the scriptures, to prove that you are the spirit, that you are the instrument of God, that you are a collective being. The time
तो Like Shimadaji just mentioned, that this is a living force. It cannot be pushed, it cannot be forced on anybody, it cannot be tangled just like that. So Shimadaji, being a real master, she have taught us this beautiful way how to start to know ourselves, how to start to do meditation. जैसे कि शिमादा जी ने अभी हमको बताया है कैसे हम अपने आप को जाने, ये एक जीवंत क्रिया है, इसमें आप जबरदस्ती कुछ नहीं कर सकते, ये एक स्पॉन्टेनियस हैपनिंग है जो होना पड़ेगा. तो बिफोर वी लर्न अबाउट दिस मेडिटेशन, बिफोर वी हैव आवर सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन, आप सब कबीरदास जी को तो जानते ही है. यू ऑल मस्ट हैव हर्ड अबाउट कबीरा. ही हैज सेड सच अ ब्यूटीफुल थिंग. आई विल बी singing that for you in 2 lines so that we all understand what does actually it means, right? मोको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में, मैं तो तेरे पास में. मोको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में, मैं तो तेरे पास में. ना तीरथ में ना मूरत में, ना तीरथ में ना मूरत में, ना सांसों की सांस में, मैं तो तेरे पास में. ना मंदिर में ना मस्जिद में, ना मंदिर में ना मस्जिद में, ना काबे कैलाश में, मैं तो तेरे पास में, मैं तो तेरे पास में. मोको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में, मैं तो तेरे पास में. Like that, let us find out this beautiful energy which is inside us, known as Mother Kundalini, and can only be raised once we desire for it. तो आइए हम अभी जानेंगे कैसे हम अपने कुंडलिनी माता को जागृत कर सकते हैं हमारे अंदर, और कैसे हम अपने आप को सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन का प्रोसेस करेंगे. First of all, let us see how we are going to do it with our open eyes, and then we are going to close our eyes and give ourselves this 5 minutes of time to have this experience. You see, the thing is, we can talk a lot about Sahaja Yoga, we can express many things, but that doesn't help, like Shimadaji just mentioned in her speech. What really helps is, if it is true or not, to try, to see for yourself, to experiment. So that's what we are going to do now. First of all, please sit. If you're sitting on the chair, you just sit relaxed. Put your both feet towards Mother Earth. अगर आप ज़मीन पे बैठे हैं, you can sit on the floor nicely, sitting on Mother Earth. There is no need of doing any posture or exercise for it. You just relax. Now, please keep your both hands open like this. We are going to see what we are going to do first. We are going to use our right hand, and left hand is open like this on our lap. With the right hand, we put it on our heart first. Then we are going to put our right hand on the upper part of our abdomen, on the left side of our body. Then we are going to put our right hand on the lower abdomen on the left side of our body. Then we are going to put back our right hand on the upper part of our abdomen. Then we will put back in our heart. Then we are going to put it on the left side of our, between the joint of shoulder and the neck, like this. Yes. Then we are going to put it on the front. Then we are going to put it on the back of our head. And at the end, we are going to open our hand and put it on the center of our head, putting pressure. And then we are going to move the scalp in a clockwise direction. Okay? You don't have to remember all the steps. I will be guiding you through the steps. So don't worry about it. आपको चिंता करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. मैं आपको गाइड करती रहूँगी मेडिटेशन में. हम साथ में करेंगे और फिर हम देखेंगे हमें क्या फील हो रहा है. So now, let us all open our hands, close our eyes, and let us just take a deep breath. And we are going to say inside, Mother Kundalini, I want to know about this. I want to know about this energy which is inside me. I want to experience and experiment this. हे मदर कुंडलिनी, कृपया मुझे शुद्ध इच्छा दीजिए कि मैं अपने आप को जानना चाहूं. Now let us put our right hand in our heart. हम अपना दाहिना हाथ अपने हृदय में रखेंगे. Here we are going to ask a question inside. यहाँ हम एक प्रश्न पूछेंगे. Am I the pure spirit? क्या मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूं? Am I the pure spirit? क्या मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूं? Now let us put our right hand on the upper abdomen on the left side of our body. अभी हम अपना दाहिना हाथ अपने शरीर के बाएं और पेट के ऊपरी हिस्से में रखेंगे. Here we are going to ask a question inside. यहाँ हम प्रश्न करेंगे. क्या मैं स्वयं का गुरु हूं? Am I my own master? Do I know what is good for me, what is bad for me? Do I follow it? क्या मैं स्वयं का गुरु हूं? Am I my own master. कृपया अपनी आंखें बंद रखें. We will do this meditation with our eyes closed so that the attention is completely inside. अभी हम अपना दाहिना हाथ अपने पेट के निचले भाग में बाएं तरफ रखेंगे. Now we will put our right hand on the lower abdomen on the left side of our body. Here we are going to say inside, Dear Mother Energy, you can call this energy as you like. You can call her mother, you can call her God. या जो भी आप नाम से पुकारना चाहें, पुकार सकते हैं. Dear Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge of divine. Dear Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge of divine. हे कुंडलिनी माता, जो कि हमारे अंदर जीवित है, कृपया आप हमें शुद्ध विद्या प्रदान करें. हे कुंडलिनी माता, कृपया आप हमें शुद्ध विद्या प्रदान करें. Now let us put our right hand back on the upper abdomen on the left side of our body. अभी हम अपना दाहिना हाथ अपने पेट के ऊपरी हिस्से में रखेंगे. Now we are going to say inside answers the questions which we did. Let us say inside, I am my own master. I know what is good for me, what is bad for me. मैं स्वयं का गुरु हूँ. मुझे पता है क्या मेरे लिए ठीक है, क्या मेरे लिए गलत है. I am my own master. We will repeat this few times. I am my own master. मैं स्वयं का गुरु हूँ. Now let us put our right hand in our heart. अभी हम अपना दाहिना हाथ अपने हृदय में रखेंगे. Here we are going to answer the question which we asked. We will say, I am the pure spirit. मैं एक शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ. मैं एक शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ. I am the pure spirit. 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 Now let us put our right hand between the joint of the neck and the shoulder and we will move the head towards the right. हम अपना दाहिना हाथ अपने शोल्डर और गले के बीच रख के, कंधे और गले के बीच रखेंगे और अपने सर को राइट साइड में थोड़ा मूव करेंगे. Here we are going to say, I am not guilty of anything. I am not guilty. मैं संपूर्ण रूप से निर्दोष हूँ. I am not guilty. मैं संपूर्ण रूप से निर्दोष हूँ. As I am the pure spirit, I am not guilty. मैं संपूर्ण रूप से निर्दोष हूँ. Now let us put our right hand on the forehead and we will bend down our head towards Mother Earth. अभी हम अपने दाहिने हाथ को अपने कपाल में रखेंगे और सर को धरती माँ की ओर झुकाएंगे. Here we are going to say, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. यहाँ हम बोलेंगे, मैंने सबको क्षमा कर दिया और मैंने अपने आप को भी क्षमा कर दिया. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. यहाँ कुछ सोचने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, सिर्फ हम बोलेंगे अपने हृदय से, मैंने सबको क्षमा कर दिया और मैंने अपने आप को भी क्षमा कर दिया. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Now let us put our right hand on the back of our head. And here we will look up with our eyes closed and put the pressure of the head on the hand. हम अभी अपना दाहिना हाथ सर के पिछले हिस्से में रखेंगे और सर का भार हाथ पे छोड़ देंगे, ऊपर की ओर देखेंगे, आंखें बंद रख के. Here we will say inside, God, if I have done anything against you, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. हे ईश्वर, अगर जाने अनजाने में हमसे कोई भूल हो गई हो तो कृपया हमें क्षमा करें. Now let us open our hand wide and we will put on the center part of our head, on the talu bhag, which we call in our language. यहाँ पे हम अपना हाथ रखेंगे सर के बीचों बीच. And please make sure that your fingers are wide open and you're putting pressure with the center part of our hand on the head. We bend down towards Mother Earth a little bit. सर को धरती माँ की ओर थोड़ा झुकाएंगे and we will move the scalp of our head in a clockwise direction, left to right. घड़ी की घड़ी जैसे घूमती है वैसे हम प्रेशर डाल के स्कल्प में घुमाएंगे. And here we are going to say inside, with all our desire, with all our heart, Shri Mataji, please give me my self-realization. Shri Mataji, कृपया मुझे आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान करें. Shri Mataji, please give me my self-realization. Shri Mataji, कृपया मुझे आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान करें. Shri Mataji, please give me self-realization. Shri Mataji, कृपया मुझे आप आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान करें. Shri Mataji, please give me self-realization. Shri Mataji, कृपया आप मुझे आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान करें. हाथ को नीचे ले आते हैं, आंखें बंद रखिए. Let us bring down our hand. Let us have our eyes closed for some time and the both hands open towards Shri Mataji. जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। सहस्रार में आके, सहस्रार में आके, छू ही लेंगे वो हम आत्मा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। सहस्रार में आके, सहस्रार में आके, छू ही लेंगे वो हम आत्मा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। करो सब पे कृपा। करो सब पे कृपा। Now, please put your right hand on the top of your head without touching. अभी हम अपना दाहिना हाथ अपने सर के ऊपर रखेंगे without touch किए हुए. Let us put it up and down on the sides to see how we are feeling. Maybe you are feeling some kind of cool breeze or hot breeze or some kind of sensation on your hands. Now let us bring down our right hand and check with our left hand. Now again let us put back our left hand and check with the right hand. Now slowly we can open our eyes and let us put both our hands towards Shrimataji. And please see if you can feel some kind of cool breeze, hot breeze, some kind of sensation on both your hands or maybe in one hand. Or maybe your thoughts have stopped for some time. Or maybe you're feeling calm, peaceful, something. कृपया चेक करें. So this process is called as the self-realization process, through which the Mother Kundalini is raising through our central nervous system. We will soon unmute you so that you can talk to us, ask us questions, and also share how you're feeling. हम बहुत जल्दी आपके माइक को अनम्यूट करेंगे ताकि आप शेयर कर सकें आपको कैसा महसूस हो रहा है, क्या महसूस हुआ है. And also would like to tell you all that we are going to continue the meditation sessions every Tuesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m., where we will know more about ourselves, about all these channels, the chakras, many, many other things which I'm sure you would like to know more कि हम कैसे इनको और जाने, है ना? तो before we explain you more about Sahaja Yoga, we would like that we settle down in this meditation state. So I request anyone who would like to speak now or would like to share their thoughts, you can raise your hand through the WhatsApp in the group, or in Zoom, you can raise your hand. And if anyone is there who is not part of the WhatsApp group, you can please, now we will share in the chat the group link. You can join there. We will be sharing everyday messages and, Shrimadaji's speeches. You can ask us question. We will talk. We'll help you to guide throughout unless you settle down in your meditation. Okay. So we are sharing the link now. You can join this. Whoever is not in the WhatsApp group, it is already being shared. You can please check. And anyone? Yes, I can see some hands already raised. So we will be, of course, now answering you the questions. Okay, so maybe we can start unmuting one by one. Yes, Kannan.
First of all, I express my heartfelt thanks to Anand Basu ma'am for this amazing session. It's really, I feel my hand really energized after the self-realization practicing or told me I really practiced it. And I was able
Samarth,
to feel
would you like to answer him?
my hand was feeling energized, my left and right hand. Once I completed the practice I told about. And then I feel my head is free from any thought. And then my heart is full of thankfulness. Thanks again for this great wonderful opportunity, and I will keep on practicing.
So, Mr. Kannan, very glad that you experienced something. So, Sahaja Yoga is all about experiencing. So, as you have felt some heaviness or whatever it might be, but the main thing what we understand here is about the experience. I'm glad that you have expressed your view to join us in the further sessions. We'll be soon meeting you.
Hello. Hello, Kannan. For some reason, I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat your question? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So how many times we have to do this practice in a day? What's the time we have to do, early morning or the evening? So I just wanted to do this. How many times I have to repeat this practice?
Okay, I understand. So you don't have to repeat this anymore because this was part of the self-realization process. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to teach you how to meditate every day at home. We are going to do that on Tuesday and Thursday. We are going to teach you more, right? So we want you to join the session so that you learn more. There is no fixed timing for meditation. Sahaja Yoga is very open and it really helps.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this amazing.
Yeah. So you can do it in the morning or in the evening also. We will be helping you with that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Maksud, you can ask. I cannot hear you, Maksud.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
ओके मैम, सबसे पहले तो मैम मैं आपकी आवाज़ के बारे में बोलना चाहूँगा कि आपकी आवाज़ भी खुद एक तरह का मेडिटेशन ही है। बहुत ही
How sweet.
भगवान ने आपको बहुत ही बेहतरीन आवाज़ से नवाजा है। तो एंड आई एम श्योर यू आर मेकिंग राइट यूज ऑफ इट। ऑफ कोर्स ऐसे सेशंस में बहुत ज़रूरत है ऐसे आवाज़ की।
How
दी
sweet of you, Maksud. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And regarding the meditation, the short meditation that we did, I could feel heavy sensation on
Okay.
both of my palms. Um, Not heat or any kind of cold anything, but
Okay.
I could feel the sensation. So as Kannan has asked already, I was trying to understand if there's any particular time that we should be doing this meditation or for how long, but I guess you have already answered that. So
Okay, okay, Maksud. Yeah, sure.
I'm keen to go in more details and
Sure.
the remaining part of the program. Thank you again.
Sure, sure, sure. Very nice. Yes, we are very glad that you're sharing what you felt. We have more people with us today of Sahaja Yoga who are helping. If anyone would like to answer, please join me also, guys. So the thing is, Maksud, meditation is a state, as we all know. But to achieve that state, we need to have a little bit of, let's say, effort to become effortless. So we will recommend everyone to meditate 5 minutes at home in the morning and 5 minutes in the night to start with. On Tuesday, we will be showing you exactly how to meditate at home. For now, for this, weekend, which is the Sunday and the Monday, we request you to just, with your right hand, you raise your energy from the central nervous system and put it up here. Just whenever you can, 5 minutes a day, raise your energy and put here. 5 minutes a day. And just stay here. Because the Kundalini mother is a living force. So she is now activated. So now you can raise her more and more and you will feel the connection with her. Okay? Thank you. And Maksud, as you know, this is called as the ruh, which you can feel in your both hands. You must be knowing. Now, RN, you can please unmute yourself.
Didi, I'm Anirika here, and
Hi.
could you understand Bengali?
I understand Bengali. Yes, ma'am.
তো আমি শুধু এটাই জিজ্ঞেস করতে চাইছিলাম দিদি কি ফ্রম দ্য বিগিনিং ওই মেডিটেশনে আমি শুধু কাঁদছি আর আমি আমায় খুব কান্না পাচ্ছে আর আমি প্রত্যেকটা যে স্টেপ তুমি করালে আমি অনেক ফিল করছি আই এম ইন টোটালি গ্র্যাটিটিউড কি কেউ আছে যে আমাদের কেয়ার করে আর ভাবে কি আমরা এইভাবে পজিটিভ সোলের সঙ্গে কানেক্ট হতে পারছি সো আই এম रियली
How
ग्रेटफुल
sweet.
और
Thank you so
जे
much.
जो मकसूद भाई ने कहा वो 16 आना सच है कि आपकी आवाज में जादू है और ऑफ कोर्स ये आपके मेडिटेशन की वजह से आप में एक बहुत अच्छी ऊर्जा है उसका प्रवाह है जो हम लोग इतने दूर होते हुए भी सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू ऑनलाइन आके भी उसको महसूस कर पा रहे हैं और श्री माता जी को हम सभी का शत शत नमन कोटि नमन आप सभी को बहुत साधुवाद है बहुत शुक्रिया बहुत धन्यवाद আমাকে কিছু করতে হবে কি দিদি এটার পর
No, you don't
আমার
have to do anything. Actually, first of all, thank you for such beautiful experience you are having. And you are sharing with so much of love and gratitude. আমি তোমাকে একটু বলে দিই, explain করে দিই. I will say in English so that it is, a message for everyone.
हाँ जी
That कभी कभी क्या होता है, sometimes what happens is when we are too much emotional about things or we are too dry about things, we are always moving in this pendulum, which I was showing you in the subtle system, right? And when we move in the pendulum, we cannot understand how to be in balance. So sometimes when this mother energy, Kundalini, she's a positive energy, she's a positive force. So when she is there and she's helping us to have this realization, right? So she understands what you need, how to balance you. So in the beginning, in one hand, you might feel a little bit hot, or maybe, you feel a little bit of emotional about it. Many things can happen, but this is all part of the process of coming us, back to ourselves, bringing us to our roots, where we started our life. No, we forget the living forces. We always, like Shimadaji mentioned in her speech, we are always dealing with the dead things, right? So that's why nothing to worry. You have felt something that is part of the clearing process. So now, every day you just raise your energy like this, and please join Tuesday session, Thursday session, so that we can guide you, we can help you through, unless you become, master of yourself, like Shimaji said. We all become our own masters. We can feel ourselves, we will know what we need by ourselves, but it's a process which we want to help you with. So আপনি টিউসডেতে এবং থার্সডেতে ৮টার সময় রাত্রিরে ইন্ডিয়া টাইমে জয়েন করুন, আর স্যাটারডেতে 10টার সময়। ওকে, নামিতা মোহান্তা।
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম, এই বাংলাতে বলছি, বুঝতে পারছেন তো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, বুঝতে পারছি।
বলছি ম্যাম, আপনার আজকে যেটা দেখলাম সেটা যদি একটু লাইভে দেখাতেন না, তাহলে খুব সুবিধা হতো। অনেকটা জিনিসটা বুঝতে পারিনি আমি, ওর জন্য।
আচ্ছা, আমাদের লাইভ সেশন আসবে, আমাদের লাইভ সেশনটা থাকবে ইউটিউবে আছে, আমরা ইউটিউব লিংক শেয়ার করে দেবো। Samarth, I request you to again share the YouTube link with all, so that they might have lost it in the all the channels. We have this session recorded live in YouTube. So if any one of you have missed it from the beginning, or maybe you didn't understand something, you can go through this again. Okay, no problem. Also, like, if you want to share it with your friends, you can also do that as you wish. Okay. Okay. Okay, Mahindra, can you please speak now?
हेलो, नमस्ते मैम।
Yeah, namaskar.
बहुत बहुत बढ़िया हुआ सेशन, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा।
Okay.
आपका कबीर का दोहा भी बहुत बढ़िया था। एंड सेकेंडली, हाथ के ऊपर मैंने कुछ एनर्जी फील नहीं किया, बट जब आपने कहा कि आई एम नॉट गिल्टी, तो जो सालों से मैं 2 चीजों के बारे में गिल्ट फील कर रही थी, आई वाज बर्स्ट एंड आई वाज क्राइंग लाइक एनीथिंग। एंड लास्ट में जब आपने कहा कि आपने अपना खुद का हाथ सर पे रखिए, तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे मेरी माँ मेरे सर पे हाथ फेर रही है।
Oh, how
And
sweet.
मुझे मतलब मैं बहुत ज्यादा इमोशनल हो गई थी इस मेडिटेशन में, अपने आप आंसू बह रहे थे। तो आई एम रियली लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर द नेक्स्ट सेशंस। मेरा
Very
प्रश्न ये
nice.
था कि अगर कोई सेशन हम मिस कर जाते हैं, तो इसे ये क्या है कि इसकी कंटिन्यूटी मिस हो जाएगी, अगला सेशन करना चाहिए, या इसका कहीं रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाएगा?
हाँ, तो हर रिकॉर्डिंग आपके पास अवेलेबल रहेगा यूट्यूब में। हम आपको यूट्यूब लिंक शेयर करते रहेंगे।
ओके,
हर
ओके,
सेशन का रिकॉर्डिंग हम यूट्यूब में है, और यूट्यूब का लिंक हम आपको व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में शेयर करते रहेंगे।
जी,
ठीक है ना?
जी। थैंक यू सो मच
और
मैम।
कोशिश कीजिए कि आप सेशंस ज्वाइन करें, ताकि हम आपको गाइड कर दें, ताकि
जी,
आपके
जी।
जो प्रश्न रहेंगे, एक्सपीरियंस रहेंगे, वो सब आप हमारे साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं, है ना? And we will try to mix the sessions with Hindi and English together, because we are realizing that there are a lot of people who speaks Hindi. So I'll mix it. We will try to mix it a little bit, although this session was intended for English speaking, but I can see many are speaking in Hindi language also. We will try our best. Okay.
I never ever felt so much connection. मतलब हम लोग इतनी ज्यादा चीजें ट्राई करते रहते हैं ना, कभी ये ट्राई करें, कभी वो
Right.
ट्राई करें, लेकिन आज के सेशन में मुझे बहुत बहुत अच्छा लगा। So I'm really glad, and
Very
I'm
nice.
looking forward to the sessions now. Thank you so much.
Very nice. You see, when you are touching the reality, you will automatically feel nice. Like Shimada ji was mentioning, ये एक जीवंत क्रिया है. This is a living process. And in that living process, unless we are connected with our being, unless we have the self-realization, anything we do outwardly, it doesn't work. बिकॉज वो एक होता है कि हम सिर्फ जैसे माइक्रोफोन, अगर आज जूम का कनेक्शन ठीक नहीं रहेगा तो मैं आपको कुछ भी बोलूंगी, आप कैसे सुनेंगे, है ना? उसी तरह अगर हमारा इनर एनर्जी जो है वो अगर हम उसके साथ कनेक्टेड नहीं है तो हम कुछ भी बोलेंगे, वॉट एवर वी से, mother cannot listen because we are not connected with her. So that is why this beautiful experience is happening, because mother Kundalini have raised, because we have desired for it. तो इसके बारे में हम और जानेंगे धीरे धीरे. We don't want to overload you with all the informations. So slowly have patience. You will know more and more. We will know much more about this thing slowly. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
हाँ जी, विशाखा महाजन, आप बताएं. विशाखा महाजन, कृपया अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
यस, जय श्री माता जी.
हेलो, नमस्कार. जय श्री माता जी.
यस, मुझे आज का सेशन बहुत अच्छा लगा. एक्चुअल अभी 1 साल पहले से मैं अभी मेडिटेशन स्टार्ट किया है. एंड अभी बाकी पार्टिसिपेंट है तो मैं बोलना चाहूंगी कि मेरा थायराइड का जो भी इशू था वो बहुत कम हो गया है, एंड विदाउट मेडिसिन.
Okay. And thank you for sharing.
आज आज का आपका ये जो भजन बोल सकते हैं हम लोग कि जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, वो तो मुझे बहुत पसंद आया. उसके बाद और भी वाइब्रेशन बढ़ते चले गए. एंड आज का मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि हाथ पे मुझे ऐसे जो सेंसेशन थे वो वार्म थे. एंड हम लोग ने जब चेक किया हमारे तालू भाग पे, तो राइट हैंड साइड में राइट हैंड को मुझे थोड़ा वार्म ही लगा. लेकिन मैंने जब लेफ्ट हैंड से चेक किया तो ऐसे लग रहा था कि लेफ्ट हैंड कोई ऊपर की तरफ खींच रहा है, ऐसे लग रहा था. लेकिन वैसे वो खींचने वाला सेंसेशन राइट साइड को नहीं आया. तो उसका रीजन क्या हो सकता है?
राइट साइड और लेफ्ट साइड का जो सिचुएशन है वो होता है कि कभी कभी जब मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया ना, जब हमारा पेंडुलम बहुत ज़्यादा लेफ्ट साइड एनर्जी की तरफ होता है, जो कि हमारा पास्ट है, इमोशनल है, तो हमको उसका ज़्यादा फील होता है. या व्हेन वी आर मोर ऑन द राइट साइड वी कैन फील मोर ऑन द राइट साइड हैवी. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, दिस इज ऑल पार्ट ऑफ द फीलिंग ऑफ क्लियरेंस, इज पार्ट ऑफ द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ बिकमिंग बैलेंस. तो इसमें कोई घबराने वाली बात नहीं है. आप लेफ्ट हैंड, आपको पता ही है, आप 1 साल से ध्यान कर रहे हैं, आप लेफ्ट साइड को बैलेंस कीजिए, ऑटोमेटिकली आपको ठीक हो जाएगा, है ना? थैंक यू. ओके, हु इज नेक्स्ट? शिवानी श्रीवास्तवा. यस शिवानी.
जी नमस्कार मैम.
नमस्कार.
आज का सेशन मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि मैं बहुत दिनों से मैं ढूंढ रही थी, मतलब मुझे कुछ गाइड मिले. एक्चुअली मार्च में मेरी एक फ्रेंड ने मुझे बताया था, वो खुद भी करती है, तो उसने मुझे बताया था सहज योगा के बारे में. तो मैंने उसके साथ 18-19 डेज का मैंने सेशन लिया था, तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. और एक्चुअली मुझे माइग्रेन की प्रॉब्लम है, ये मतलब 10 इयर्स हो चुके होंगे. मैं बहुत परेशान रहती हूँ, वीकली मुझे 2 बार होता है, मुझे पेन किलर्स लेने पड़ते हैं. बट मैं आपको अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताऊंगी कि मैंने जब 18-19 डेज मैंने जब किया उसका सेशन, मुझे 18-19 डेज तक मुझे बिल्कुल भी नहीं हुआ. मतलब मुझे हैवीनेस तक नहीं लगी. मैं बहुत परेशान रहती थी. मैं अगर मुझे पेन नहीं होता था तो मुझे हैवीनेस लगती थी, कुछ बहुत अजीब सा फील होता था. तो मैंने वो पूरा मैंने किया तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। मैं बिल्कुल मतलब मॉर्निंग में मैं सोचती, मैं वेट करती थी जल्दी से 6 o'clock हो, मैं जाऊं उसके पास मैं सेशन लेने के लिए। 1 घंटा मैं करती थी, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। बट फिर मैं शिफ्ट हो गई तो मुझे मिला नहीं। फिर मतलब मैं इधर ग्रेटर नोएडा साइड में रहती हूँ, दिल्ली साइड में रहती हूँ। मुझे नहीं मिला, फिर लॉकडाउन लग गया तो मुझे मतलब वो सेशन फिर मुझे मिला नहीं। मैं फिर बस एक होता है ना कि यूट्यूब पे कुछ मिल गया तो मैंने कर लिया, या इस तरह से तो मुझे उस तरीके का गाइड नहीं मिला, तो मुझे फिर वो प्रॉब्लम फिर से स्टार्ट हो गई। बट अभी मैंने फिर से आपका आज से स्टार्ट किया है, तो मैं ये आशा करती हूँ कि मेरी शायद ये प्रॉब्लम फिर से मुझे मतलब इसमें मुझे रिलीफ मिले। और मैम
आपको
मेरा एक
जरूर
प्रश्न है।
देखिए,
जी।
okay, Shivani, I understand your problem.
जी।
You see, the thing is, we all are here
जी।
to help you out as much we can,
जी।
but
जी।
we have to learn to help ourselves also. So
जी।
जैसा
जी।
जैसा हम आपको बताते हैं, अगर आप उसको करेंगे नियमित, तो आपको ये
जी।
प्रॉब्लम रूट से ही हट जाएगा, है ना?
जी।
So
जी।
that's what you have to experiment and experience, right?
जी। जी।
So
जी
we are
मेरी
very
फ्रेंड ने भी
glad you are
एक्चुअली।
joining back.
जी,
Sorry.
मेरी फ्रेंड ने भी ये बोला कि ये तुम्हारी प्रॉब्लम बिल्कुल ठीक हो जाएगी और तुम ये करो। बट मुझे फिर वो एक होता है ना, पता नहीं मुझे कौन सी चीज मुझे रोक रही थी, मुझे कर मतलब मैं बता नहीं सकती कि मतलब पता नहीं क्या था। जब तक मैंने उसके साथ किया तो मुझे लेकिन जब मैं खुद से करने जब मैं मैंने चाहा तो मुझे वो हो ही नहीं पाया। पता नहीं मन नहीं लग रहा था या पता नहीं क्या था, वो मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा था मैम।
I understand. So,
जी।
we are here to guide you. We will be helping you out 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, as much you need. है ना?
हम्म।
हम लोग आपके साथ, हम आपका साथ हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
जी
तो
मैम।
जब
जी।
तक आप सेटल नहीं होते हैं, हम आपके
जी।
साथ हैं। आपको कुछ भी लगे, कोई भी प्रश्न है, वी हैव अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल टीम। आज तो
जी।
मैं आपके सामने ऐसे बैठे आपको जवाब दे रही हूँ, लेकिन
जी।
बिहाइंड मी देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर्किंग टुगेदर, वी आर डूइंग दिस।
जी।
तो
जी।
आप उन सब से मिलेंगे धीरे धीरे, हम सभी साथ में
जी।
आपका साथ देंगे।
जी।
And we are
और
doing this because we all have felt amazing results in our life through this. That's the
जी।
only reason we are, taking out our time from
हाँ।
busy schedule also and
जी।
sharing
जी।
with all of you. So don't worry.
जी।
Any kind of problem you have, it actually you have to understand this, that all the problem caused is the root
हम्म।
inside. जब हम
या।
लेफ्ट या राइट में होते हैं, that is what the causing problem is.
जी।
So
जी।
we have to bring ourselves in balance. तो वही हम आपको
जी।
सिखाएंगे, तो automatically it will work out ना. It is a
हाँ।
living thing.
हाँ। हाँ।
इसमें
राइट मैम।
why also
राइट।
personally I settled in Sahaja Yoga, because I found it so real and so much
जी।
of honesty is there. Everything is transparent. Everything is
जी।
easy to access. आपको
जी।
कोई
जी।
सर के बल नहीं खड़ा होना है, कुछ नहीं करना है, ठीक है?
हाँ। हाँ।
And
और
there's
मैम
no
आप आज का मैं
conditioning.
जी, और आज का एक्सपीरियंस मैं आपको बताऊँ कि मतलब मुझे दोनों पाम में मुझे हमेशा लेफ्ट साइड में ही सेंसेशन मुझे फ़ील होता है। और जब आपने कहा ना तालू भाग में रखने के लिए, तो राइट हैंड को जब मैंने रखा तो मुझे हीट लगा। बट जब मैंने दूसरा हाथ लेफ्ट साइड जब मैंने रखा तो मुझे नहीं कुछ लगा, मतलब कुछ भी
Okay.
फ़ील नहीं हुआ। और सेंसेशन मुझे
हाँ,
सिर्फ़ लेफ्ट हैंड में ही सिर्फ़ फ़ील होता है। तो इसका कुछ मतलब कोई मतलब ये अच्छा मतलब है, कोई अच्छा साइन है या फिर अभी और
सहयोग
बहुत कुछ?
में सहयोग में सब कुछ अच्छा ही साइन होता है।
जी।
Because
जी।
it is the mother Kundalini. She knows you more than you know yourself.
जी।
So the
जी।
mother Kundalini works out things in a spontaneous way when we just connect with her. You have to understand this. That
हुँ।
understanding will come slowly, slowly when you settle in meditation. That is why we don't want to, overload you with information. हम तो सब कुछ आपको बोल ही सकते हैं कि इसको ऐसा
जी।
होता है, इसको, क्योंकि हमने experience किया है. But that
जी।
doesn't help you, right? What will
हाँ।
help you is the experiment and the experience which you will have when you do
हाँ।
it. Then only you will understand that yes, this is working. Otherwise, why you will
हुँ।
believe me?
हुँ।
Anybody
हुँ।
can
हुँ।
come and tell you many things. No, why you should believe? You should experiment
हाँ।
yourself
हुँ। हुँ।
and see
राइट।
for yourself if this works or not work, है ना?
ओके। ओके।
इसीलिए आपको जो भी राइट लेफ्ट जो फील हो रहा है, इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द
जी।
डिसबैलेंस. और जैसे भी
ओके।
डिसबैलेंस होता है, तब हमको प्रॉब्लम्स आना शुरू होता है.
हाँ,
हम सब हमेशा एंजाइटी में रहते हैं ना, पास्ट को लेके
जी,
सोचते हैं या
जी,
फ्यूचर
जी।
को लेके हम क्या होगा फ्यूचर में, जो कोई है ही नहीं, पास्ट तो है ही नहीं और फ्यूचर पता नहीं, तो क्यों इतना
जी।
उसमें दिमाग खर्च करना, इसीलिए बट यू कैन नॉट डू इट जस्ट लाइक दैट, यू हैव टू कनेक्ट विथ योर एनर्जी सो दैट यू हैव द हेल्प एंड ऑटोमेटिक गाइडेंस टू सेटल डाउन। इसीलिए
ये
सबसे
बात मुझे
विनती
बहुत
है।
अच्छी लगी आपकी मैम। ये बात आपकी मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी। पास्ट तो है ही नहीं, फ्यूचर का कुछ पता नहीं है, फिर क्यों सोचना इतना। ये बात मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी
हाँ,
आपकी।
ये अच्छी नहीं, ये हकीकत है यार, ये तो हकीकत की
ये
बात है, इसमें
ये
अच्छा
एक्चुअली
बुरा क्या है।
ये है हकीकत है, बट अभी तक किसी ने बताया नहीं ना कि ऐसा क्यों है। मतलब पास्ट तो है ही नहीं, फ्यूचर के बारे में पता नहीं है। ये
शिमादा जी
सुना
आपको सब बताएंगे धीरे धीरे, आप अपनी
जी,
इच्छा ऐसे ही प्रबल रखिए, यू विल
जी,
सी हाउ शिमाता जी एंड विथ ऑल आवर लव एंड गाइडेंस शी विल गाइड यू थ्रू दिस, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड स्लोली स्लोली एवरीथिंग। अभी दिस इज योर फर्स्ट सेशन एवरीवन, एंड यू नो
हाँ,
वी कैन नॉट गिव यू हाउ टू से, वी कैन नॉट गिव यू, you are like a baby for us right now, right? So we cannot give you dal rice the first day,
हाँ,
we have to give you milk,
या,
so we are giving
या,
you milk. So you enjoy the milk. Then when you are ready for dal rice, we will give you dal rice also. Okay?
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच मैम।
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Nandini Gupta ji.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I am Ayush.
Uh, Nandini this side, ma'am.
हाँ जी नंदिनी बोलिए।
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay, Anandita ma'am, first of all,
हाँ जी।
from the core of my heart, I express my gratitude. It was a really wonderful session. And, after we finished, I went into deep meditation state. I can't feel like opening my eyes. It was so
Okay.
relaxing and peaceful. Very difficultly, I came back because I want to converse with you. I have some, I have few questions. Otherwise, ma'am,
Okay.
I am already pursuing my meditation for the last around 1 year. I am into Anapana Sati Dhyan. Right, I am
Okay.
doing it like regularly. I have attended the workshops with the, you must have heard about Pitama Brahmrishi Patri ji. I am
I
following
didn't
them.
hear about him.
You didn't? Okay, it's fine,
No.
ma'am. Actually, I keep
Okay.
on attending, but for this year only, sometimes we have some stars like that. The meditations are very tempting to me. I never miss any workshop, and I have a great lust for this understanding everything about meditation. So
Okay.
as I
Sure.
came through yours and at the Facebook, I registered for it, and I want to have a further deep knowledge. Ma'am, my question is like I am meditating for the last 1 year,
Okay.
and in my own life, like I don't get any vision, any visions. Maybe I
Okay.
think some things I need. I am otherwise very peaceful. I enjoy
Mm-hmm.
it. I enjoy sitting in meditation. I am peaceful. I can feel the changes in myself. I am getting positive. Everything, I accepting the situations. But deep somewhere in the subconscious mind, there is some I lack the guidance. Sometimes I am not sure that what should I do, what should I not do, whether it is right for me, whether like
I understand.
what career I should choose. Like I have to rely, I have to ask someone else. That is the thing, that I
Okay.
am not clear about my own self. Like today,
I
as you
understand.
told about the Kundalini, so Kundalini, I would like to know more about Kundalini. That I think my Kundalini is not open, but the steps did we do today, they were very matlab, I felt it from deeply, that all the parts we touched, they were really doing something with the Kundalini. And I would just I have a request also, that the music, the song you shared, Jago Kundalini Ma, that was so heart touching, and I want that you please share it on the WhatsApp group, so that
Okay.
and one more thing, ma'am, like for the newcomers like us, in your this part of Sahaja Yoga, to awaken the Kundalini, it's not a 1 day process or 2 days. You, as you said that you people will hold the workshops 3 days only in a week. So in the regular basis also, what we can do daily practice to awaken our Kundalini. This is my all the queries. So you can go ahead now.
Yes, I will answer you one by one now, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So the first thing is first is that unless our Kundalini has risen through our nervous system, we cannot meditate. It is not possible. It will be a mental projection. It will be a, moving towards the left or the right, because it is not something which is, connecting our being. So first process of going into meditation is self-realization, which we had today, and that's why you felt. Second thing is, we will be teaching you how to meditate at home every day, which we will have the Tuesday and Thursdays, and Saturdays we will advance with new informations. Okay, so of course don't worry about that, we will be guiding you. Another thing is, in Sahaja Yoga, why we also personally stayed is because you become yourself. It is not something that, you will always need support. You become your own support slowly, gradually. The thing you are searching for is that, you want to know why you cannot take decisions, which decision is right for you. All these things can happen only when you are connected with your spirit. Unless you're connected with your being, everything is just a mental projection. Just think about it, right? So that is why we will be helping you, guiding you how to meditate. You have to learn also how to meditate. Everything cannot be meditation. That also session we will teach you. I don't want to overload, as I mentioned before. But as the questions of the seekers are coming, I can't hold myself up. Meditation happens only after self-realization. Before that, it is just, trying to control your thoughts or whatever other things there are. So you just relax for now and you join the sessions, you attend, you see the changes in yourself and you see how you feel. Okay? Then automatically you will feel better. Thank you for joining. हाँ जी, प्रमोद कुमार जी, आप बताएं.
Hello, Anandita ma'am.
हाँ, नमस्कार.
Thank you so much for this session. Thank you so much for this session. It is a very wonderful session. I'm just hearing the so much positive reviews about it, but honestly speaking about myself, I couldn't feel anything in my hand. So this honest question to you, Miss, did I miss anything or was I not doing correctly? I was trying too hard to concentrate on this session, but hearing so much positive reviews, Miss, I didn't feel actually anything.
Okay, Pramodji, there is no problem if you didn't feel anything. Sometimes what happens is, when we are, in a process, sometimes it takes a little bit more time than usual. So कभी कभी किसी किसी को जल्दी फील हो जाता है, कभी कभी किसी किसी को धीरे फील होता है. So you don't have to worry about it actually. Slowly everything works out. हर किसी को एकदम से फील नहीं होता. It depends on the sensitivity we have inside. So you have not done any mistake. You have not done anything. We all, each individual are different. For some of us, it takes a little bit of more time. That's all. So don't worry, Pramodji. We will be doing this again on the Tuesday session. You join, you will feel better. Okay? और अभी हम सेशन खत्म करने से 2 मिनट या 5 मिनट पहले एक आपको जब इतना गाना पसंद आया, हम सब, मैं आपके लिए एक छोटा सा गाना डेडिकेट करूंगी और 2 मिनट हम ध्यान करेंगे. ठीक है ना? So no worries. It will all work out slowly. ठीक है? कभी कभी किसी किसी को थोड़ा सा टाइम लग जाता है, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. हाँ जी, आयश.
Hello.
हाँ, हाय.
Hi. Good morning, ma'am.
मॉर्निंग.
हाँ जी, मैम बहुत अच्छा लगा सेशन. एक्चुअली आई एम ऑन जॉब, जितना मैं अटेंड कर सकता था उतना मैंने किया है, तो बाद में मैं यूट्यूब पे भी देखूंगा. हाँ जी. तो मैम मैंने ये पूछना था, एक्चुअली मैं पिछले 4-5 मंथ से मेडिटेशन कर रहा हूँ, तो मैंने ये पूछना था कि लाइक सहज योगा इज देयर, सॉरी मेडिटेशन भी कर रहा हूँ एंड रेकी भी कर रहा हूँ, लाइक सहज योगा इज देयर, हाउ इट इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम रेकी, लाइक मैं रेकी वगैरह करता हूँ, तो इन दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है?
बहुत डिफरेंस है। मैं आपको थोड़ा सा बताऊंगी आज, वो आपको डिफरेंस धीरे धीरे खुद ही पता चलेगा। You see, in Sahaja Yoga, we use the central channel, the central nervous system, we use to raise the Kundalini, and we use our method of how to find the balance within. So we don't use left channel and right channel energies to balance ourselves, in the sense कि रेकी में वो लेफ्ट साइड को यूज करते हैं ज्यादा. You are using the power from the left side. So in the future, it is not helping you to come into complete balance. सहज योगा मेडिटेशन में हम हमेशा सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम, which is the present moment where there are no thoughts, like right now I'm talking to you, you're talking to me, there cannot be any third thing, right? This is the present moment, you are listening, enjoying like this. So that helps us to grow. Unless we are thoughtless, a tree cannot grow, which is ourselves. And thoughtless can only come when we are in the present, when we are in balanced, when we are in central nervous system. इसीलिए डिफरेंसेस ये है कि जब हम एक साइड का एनर्जी यूज करके कुछ करेंगे तो उसमें हमको फ्यूचर में जाके थोड़ा it can exhaust yourself, you can exhaust yourself. But in Sahaja Yoga meditation, we have everything in a balanced way. And I would request you, actually, you try Sahaja Yoga for 3 months, you see for yourself, you will yourself know the differences. है ना? And another thing, a very important question you asked, actually, very nice question. I would like to tell to all the seekers present today is that, you know, Shri Mataji, she decided to first give self-realization. And then we understand all the chakras and all. Because once the light is there, little bit of light is inside us. ऐसे जैसे अभी तुरंत कुछ देर पहले थोड़ी सी लोड शेडिंग हो गई थी, तो मेरा ऐसा चेहरा ऐसा थोड़ा सा डार्क हो गया था. जैसे लाइट थोड़ा सा आया, फिर से मैं दिखने लगी, राइट? लाइक दैट, थोड़ा सा भी लाइट अगर हमारे अंदर जैसे ही जागृत होता है, हमको सब दिखने लग जाता है. So that's why Shri Mataji decided to first give you your self-realization. Then with this light, automatically we will see, we will understand, we will feel all the differences. So it's like, you know, today we have put a small seed in the soil. Now with the meditation, we will give it food, which is the water, the sunlight, and it will grow on a tree. Then we will have fruits, we'll have flowers. Yeah. So you try and you see for yourself and you will enjoy. So I'm guessing there are no more questions. I would like to thank the whole team of Sahaja Yoga, all of us today, who have been continuously working for all of you, and the technician team also. And all of you are requested to join the sessions because we will be helping, you to guide you how to meditate. हाँ जी, मनीषा जी, आपका क्या क्वेश्चन है? आप अनम्यूट कीजिए. Manisha, please unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Actually, there's a network problem over here. Yeah.
हाँ जी,
Thanks for
बोलिए
this
ना.
session.
Okay.
Thanks for this session. Actually, like I felt not you could say exactly like any vibration or something. Yeah, but like when you ask, there has to test like वो सर के ऊपर हाथ लेके जाओ और then cool breeze and hot breeze. So I felt like a hot piece sitting in between my
Okay.
hand and my head. And
Okay.
well, that was on the right hand. But when I like put on the left hand, it was let's say very बहुत कम सा फीलिंग हुआ और तीसरी बार जब रखा तो मतलब it was all gone. So
Okay.
I think like what I uh, like from जो भी डिस्कशन अभी हुआ है तो I think I have to balance like left and right as you said.
Very nice. Yes, you're right. So we will be teaching you that in the next session. So don't worry about it. You will be learning how to balance if you have when we use more our right channel to think too much about the future, we can feel more heat on the right side, right? When we feel too much on the, we are too much on the left side, we can feel less vibrations on the left hand. So all these things you will learn slowly, slowly, you will balance yourself. ठीक है ना? So nothing to worry. So are you Manisha or is it somebody else? No,
No, it
this is
is
somebody else.
Manish.
You're Manish. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who is Manisha? She wants to ask something.
Ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, ma'am.
Let me
First of all, I would like to thank you, ma'am, that you are contributing your time and energy to make us to self-realize. And wholeheartedly, I pay my gratitude to whole of your team and all the members helping us to create our identity. And I would like to let you know that my sister is doing meditation with Sahaja Yoga since 2008, and she always told me to join with you all, but शायद मेरी बुद्धि काम नहीं कर रही थी. So आज आज मुझे मौका मिला ये सब करने का. And मैडम, I would like to know that मतलब क्या हमको एनिमेटेड वीडियोस वगैरह मिल सकते हैं कि मेडिटेट कैसे करना है? Because I got
हम सब
confused
देंगे
in
आपको.
between.
हम आपको नहीं छोड़ेंगे. हम आपको सब
Yes,
देंगे.
ma'am.
It's a joke actually, in the sense that we will of course share you all the details. We will share you how to meditate. Everything we will share. Don't worry. We are there
Okay,
for
ma'am.
you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
ठीक
Thanks
है.
a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Manisha. So I guess that's it for today. A very happy weekend for all. So as I promised, let us all, just meditate for 2 minutes before we leave and just be together in silence. दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर खोल के बैठेंगे. We will open our both hands towards Shri Mataji and sit. Close your eyes. Keep your attention in your heart. Kundalini, Kundalini, Nirmala Mata, Mataji. Jai Nirmala Shakti Bhagavati Nirmal Bhakti. Jai Nirmala Shakti Bhagavati आप सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आज के सेशन ज्वाइन करने के लिए। हम फिर आप सबसे मिलेंगे ट्यूसडे को। तब तक के लिए आप, जैसे हमने बताया है, प्लीज यूज योर राइट हैंड टू रेज योर एनर्जी. वी विल शो यू इन द चैट ऑल्सो. In our next conference on Saturday, we will understand more about what is the subtle system, how it is confirmed, which are our energetic channels, and what are the chakras. तो आप हमसे जुड़े रहे और सेशंस अटेंड करते रहे. And please, if you have any queries, don't hesitate to ask us in WhatsApp. We all are there. Namaskar. Have a great weekend.